Hello everyone. I'm going to do a quick video unboxing from this package from Van Ness. This is coming all the way from Arkansas. I am in Florida, so it only took a couple of days to get here, even though we are in the throes of winter holiday shipping. I do want to give a shout out to my friend Neil at Wasted Paper, who gave me or at least got me a discount code to be able to order these. So appreciate that, Neil, and appreciate Van Ness for giving him that little sponsorship so that we could all get a discount. You can go check out his page at Wasted Paper here on YouTube. I just decided to try them out because according to Neil, they have one of the biggest ink collections really anywhere, I guess, certainly in the United States. Sorry, this is going to be loud. But it also gave me an excuse to get a pen that I had been looking at on several other websites, actually, off and on. But it had been priced a lot higher for some reason on some other websites, and they were sold out. That was the other part. They were sold out, and so I really couldn't get a hold of it. But once again, I have another Naveler. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but I do love pretty much everything this company makes. I have at least a half a dozen pens from them already, and I will go through them at some point. But this pen in particular is their Fountain Day pen limited edition that I had been wanting to get. I don't have very many green pens. And then the nib, I love anything that's in this gold or rose gold color. And so it's got the ink window there. And then of course you can see the piston, it's piston fill coming down. I believe this should be a medium nib. That was one of the other reasons I got it, was because it was one of the few places that actually had these and had it in a medium. So I will get this inked up in a minute, and to go along with this, I actually got a couple of green inks. So I got Aurora Australis, and then I also got this Van Diemen's Professional Riverbank Dual Tone. And so super excited to get these. I will get these open and do a little bit of swatching for you. Give me a second. I also wanted to point out that this is a numbered pen, and mine is 106 of 500 on that beautiful, I'm going to call it rose gold. It looks pretty rose gold to me. Rose gold clip. It's very pretty. Okay, so first of all, this Van Diemen's is a very weird color. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's kind of a olivey green, swamp green. This will be interesting to look at. And then this, you can't even tell. It is supposed to be green, but it looks pretty purple. So hang on a second. Oh, and one of the cool things about their samples, I will say, so this is from the Van Diemen's Night collection, is that their samples are apparently a four milliliter sample as opposed to only 2. And I have to admit, I got a ton of like 50 plus samples from a competitor who I won't name because I love them. But they were only 2 ml samples, which I knew, but even some of those samples were a little short. So I'll have to look into that. And I'll be doing some swatches because, like I said, I have like 50 sample bottles, but this is looking very purple in the bottle. So let me get to swatching. Okay, so my swatch paper here is nothing fancy. It's actually just a mixed media watercolor paper that I just happen to have laying around because I have a ton of it. And I'm going to be using this steel nib dip pen. I did get this at the Orlando Pen Show, and the very nice couple that sold it to me, it is escaping me. Their name starts with an M. It will probably come to me in a second, but in any case, I loved this grip on this, and so I went ahead and got the Kakimori nib in steel, and then so we'll give this a little dip, and we will see how weird this is on this not ideal paper. I may have to change this and get something fancier. It's kind of cool though. It does show how it's an olivey green. Let me see if I can find one of my other notebooks here. How about my Rhodia? We can do my Rhodia real quick. So let me find sheet. So I've done some of my sampling in here already. I haven't done any samples in quite a long time, so I'll try to find something here in the back. Or not. Maybe I'll just go where we were. Look at that. It's been, what, since September? I'm so far behind, guys. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get myself together with this whole pin journey, so I guess I will just come back here a few pages because clearly I'm going to have to start for 2026 here pretty soon. So let's see what happens when we put it on rhodia paper. Okay, now this weird olivey green is definitely taking on a pinky hue. That's going to take forever and 3 days to dry. So this is, they're calling this Natura Dualis by Van Diemen's. Guys, my cursive, I have pretty neat handwriting, but I have this weird tendency to shift in and out of print and cursive. And the more, River Bank, not Bark, Bank, River Bank, dual tone. I have a tendency to shift out of print and cursive. I just did it again. I don't know why. It's just the way I learned to write. I have pretty good handwriting, pretty flary. I don't know how to write in calligraphy. I would like to learn. I'm trying to learn. I have calligraphy books. I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that is actually a really cool color. It is getting very kind of pinky red, green. It's pretty neat. Okay. So that's that one. Let me clean my pen and I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this next color. Again, this is a sample from Van Ness. This is Van Diemen's Night Aurora Australis. So this is looking very purple, super purple, really pretty. But I swear to you, I ordered inks that were supposed to be green. So I'm going to put that there and hope that I don't knock it over like a klutz. So we are going to call this the, ooh, I like that. That is beautiful. Okay, maybe I didn't order greens. That is super pretty. Okay, I think I ordered this in, I think I ordered this in a sample because I could not find a bigger bottle. But look, if anybody's out there that has a bottle of this, I'm not usually a purple person, but this is quite pretty. Wow. Okay, so we're going to call this, oh, I really like this. I would use this at work. See, I just totally did my D different. This is what I mean. My handwriting is so funny. I am not doing it intentionally. It just one minute I do my letters one way, and then, and even mid-sentence, like, look at my two R's. I don't know why I do this. Australis. Okay, okay, there's the green. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew there was green in this because I intentionally got green inks to go with this really cool pen. That's going to be a hard decision, though. Look at those colors with that pen. Wow. Okay, Van Ness. I mean, I know you didn't make these or anything, but thank you for having them on your website because they are beautiful. And now I seriously need, I mean, I like both of these, but this color, this Aurora Australis that is something else. And honestly, I'm not a purple person, generally speaking, as I am wearing my purple shirt. I swear to you guys, I'm not a purple person. I couldn't have planned this any better if I tried. Okay, so full disclosure, I'm wearing this purple shirt because it was the last shirt. Our washing machine is not working right now. There's something wrong with it. And so I'm like at the end of my rope with trying to find long sleeve shirts during this cold weather to wear under my scrubs. That is so funny. How appropriate is that? Ha! Okay, well, anyway, enough chit-chatting for me. Thank you for stopping by. I know my video qualities are not great yet. I'm working on it. I'm learning. I have a day job. I'm not a full-time YouTuber by any means. I'm just trying to get better about posting because I have like 100 pens. I have all these journals. I have stickers. I have samples. I have all the things. And I am really digging these fountain pens. I use them at work every single day. I have a little pack that I take with me, and every day I pick out new pens and new inks, and I use them at work. And so that allows me to actually get through my ink collection and see them and use them. This dip pen is fantabulous. Um, Okay, it's been a couple of minutes and my inks have pretty much dried. I don't know if you guys can see this color, but it's quite beautiful. Both of them are. And even with that weird paper that I use, the mixed media paper, it's watercolor paper, which is kind of what got me into fountain pen inks in the first place. It actually turned out really well. So I'm going to keep using this stuff as I had before. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review. I have lots and lots of other videos to make and hope to meet some fountain pen friends. I'm kind of living in a vacuum right now. I've dove quite deeply into this hobby already and would love to meet all the other fountain pen people out there. Talk to you soon.